Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping.
I know some business owners have been hesitant because they're like, well, they come up with excuses why it won't work. Because even though it's proven that it works, they're like, yeah, but what if? How do you handle it if they screw up because they're moving so fast now? That's like the number one thing I hear. Well, now they're going to cut corners because I agree with you, Dan. They're going to do twice as much in the same amount of time because they're going to get paid double, but now they're going to shiz up.
They will once, maybe twice if they're really stupid, which tells you that you should have fired them anyway because they're a bad employee if they don't do a good job anyway. They might try to cut a corner once, but the minute they have a callback and realize they have to spend 2 hours on their time and their dime, right? Like, if you're not charging Mrs. Jones for them to go out and reset this fixture or go rerun that wire or whatever it is that they did a half-ass job at, reposition these fixtures, if you're not charging Mrs. Jones, they're not getting commission on it. So they might be hitting this hourly minimum, but it's just eroding the commission they've spent all week building up. And so effectively they are making $0 to go out and do any touch up or redo. And man, I had one guy, Renee, he was the ultimate corner cutter. He would skip windows and stuff like that. And one day it bit him because he was out and he was fast, but we kind of like knew he was skipping some windows. And one day he was out and it was the last job of the day and he was rushing and he was trying to get to whatever he had to get to and skipped some windows. And Mrs. Jones called and Renee was 45 minutes from the shop and he got back to the shop and he's like hustling out. And I was like, hey, Renee, you got to get back out to Mrs. Jones' house. You missed the windows on the top over here. You got to go get those done, man. And he's like, no, man, I got to go to this thing. I'm like, hey, you were out there, right? You're the one that missed them. You need to go back out there. Not today, not tomorrow, not the next day. Like, you need to go right now. And this has got to be painful for you because you need to learn to never skip another window. So yeah, you got to drive out there and it was 45 minutes coming back. I bet it's an hour and 15 now because it's rush hour. You're not going to be back here for 3 or 4 hours. Remember that, right? Every time you think about missing a window or not double checking your work, remember that one time when it took you 4 hours on a Friday afternoon and you were trying to go hang out with your buddies, but instead you had to go back to Mrs. Jones' house because you skipped a window, right? So like, you can have that conversation in advance. In reality, I should have fired Renee before that. Like, he wasn't a good fit because he would rush. But like, it will happen once with a lot of guys where they will try to cut a corner, and the minute they have to go back and do a redo, they either quit because they're like, oh, this sucks. Like, I can't win, right? Because I'm not going to do a good job. I was just trying to do a fast job. Or that like straightens things up. And I would always tell people when I hired them for any pay per performance role, even I do this in our bookkeeping business now. My account managers and my bookkeepers are all pay per performance. I remind them all that they have to be fast and they have to be good. You can't be fast and cut corners and not be good because it will bite you in the ass. It will undermine you because you'll have to go do the redos and you'll lose clients. And especially in a recurring service business, if you lose clients, you have no revenue, you don't make any money. Hey, home service heroes, thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as a heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.